so glad that we were asked back again.
Yeah, a week in Pittsburgh and this beautiful weather. Here we are. Opening face-off here. These guys are pretty even. Both over 50%, both really solid seasons. Expect this to be a battle all day.
Kapp pulls it back. The ball's still yet to be controlled by either team. It's going to roll out of bounds, and that looked like it was off Robert Morris. Give Jacksonville the ball.
Really even amongst their attackmen. 40 points, 45 points, 45 points amongst the three that get most of the playing time down there.
Face-off win for the Colonials.
It was Watson, actually, number 14, who had the big game last time they played RMU.
50-50 ground ball off the face-off. It's going to be scooped up by the Colonials. They're going to be called for a push on the face-off. Ball's going to belong to Jacksonville. Galloway will start it up for the Dolphins. Head coach John Galloway in his 7th season at Jacksonville. Robert Morris wins another face-off with the 2-1 lead. Pretty intense down on the sidelines. Let's send it down to Nick Faribaugh. Dan Matthews, John Paul, Nick Faribaugh down on the sidelines. Glad to be with you here on this ESPN Plus broadcast of the ASUN Men's Lacrosse Championships. Another rebound get away from him there.
And then couldn't find it.
And Robert Morris is dominating the face-off X right now. We're going to have a flag down on Jacksonville. That's a composure foul. Things getting out of hand early for the Dolphins. Back at the face-off X. Ball pushed forward. 50-50 ground ball scooped up by Robert Morris. Comes free, but it's going to be picked up again by the Colonials and heading the other way. For the Colonials was Blakely. Colonials get it across midfield, keep it across midfield.
They're making it interesting though, some of these passes.
Duncan with it on the far side, about 30 yards above the cage. Robert Morris will set the offense. Let's jump down to Nick for a moment. Got an injury report down on the sideline. Let's send it down to Nick.
What appears to be a right leg injury, has a massive wrap that just got wrapped on the sideline. Looks a little hobbled, questionable to return at this point.
Like I said, they have a bunch of kind of identical midfielders down there, but he's a water bug. They'll miss him.
Feet far side. That chuck goes over the cage by Clark.
Spend all your emotions right now. Still 2.5 quarters to play. As for Robert Morris, it's settled down a little bit. Feels like Robert Morris is taking intensity a little bit too much to almost be reckless and finding the good shots on the offensive end. That is the big thing that Craig McDonald is getting home to his team. Back to you guys up in the booth.
Yeah, I was saying before that goal, Watson had 9 points in the last game these guys played. These two teams played a month ago. Hasn't gotten any today, but had an impact there when he got jacked in the back. And
Jackson with the face-off win. Ball into the offensive zone. Great ball movement. Big save there by Randall. Kicking it over. Turnover Jacksonville. Robert Morris coming the other way again.
These two teams.
Their eyes are better than mine.
Well, they're right there.
Yes, they are. I'm not. And I got a lot of water on my windows. 6-5 our score, 8 minutes, 11 seconds left to play, third quarter. Robert Morris with the lead and the ball. Holden coming off the bench. We've got an offsides call against Robert Morris.
Robert Morris is doing and some of the decisions that Jacksonville's making. I'm kind of hoping we get an interruption for both teams in the second half. Let's go.
I think one of the things that's going to happen is some face-off W's.
Oh man, that's not allowed.
Yeah, that's not allowed. That's a big hit after a. It's going to wipe out the penalty that was or the push. Ooh.
Yeah, you're going to want your guys to play with a little bit more composure. You're trying to come back. He's trying to play physical. That's all fine. Everything's fine. The whistle had blown at that point, and then the lumberjack chop comes. Yeah, you couldn't see it. You couldn't hear it on the replay.
Critical fourth quarter. Guys, back up to you in the booth.
Hold on the opening face-off of the fourth quarter. Robert Morris will get possession, leading by 2.
I think the bigger story here is holding Jacksonville through 3 quarters to 5.
Somebody's got to start to finish. The Jacksonville offense looks really, really stagnant today. Battle at the face-off X. And a face-off win for RMU. Coming straight downhill, right through a crowd of 4 people. And the feed and the shot goes wide. Coming straight downhill was Duncan. So we're going to head back to the face-off X. The lead's been extended to 3. And Jacksonville's going to A, start to have to win face-offs. And B, capitalize on every possession. And that didn't happen on this face-off. Holden gets possession. Ball works far side. Robert Morris throws it away. Give the ball to Jacksonville. They dodged a bullet. Jacksonville down 4. 8 minutes and 13 seconds to play in quarter number 4.
Swaggerty with the swagger.
3-goal run now for Robert Morris.
So this Jacksonville team is 7 in the country in scoring margin. They win by.
RMU has to finish the strong play together. Can't let that goal by Galloway get to them. They have to play as a cohesive unit on both ends, and they have to play very aggressive with the pressure coming from Jacksonville. So they want to reciprocate that energy. Meanwhile, Jacksonville's talking about going all out. This is their season, and John Galloway wants them to play like it.
In the game today.
2 goals in 33 seconds for Galloway after an 18-minute drought for the Dolphins. Hold on the face-off going against Robert Morris. Give the ball to Jacksonville.
A little momentum shift here. Still plenty of time.
Opportunity to creep within 1.
Here.
It's 3 goals in 93 seconds for Jacksonville. I'm thinking they don't want to get on a bus and go home.
Well, I mean, I said they had to have a little bit of urgency, and there it is.
Dolphins need a stop here. Robert Morris with possession. Swaggerty gives it across the top for Holden.